Hi everybody, right on time. Happy Monday. Hope you guys had a good weekend. Okay. So Y&R. The reason I say a wow is woo, it was a wow. Okay. So there's a lot to unpack here and hopefully my internet holds up. If it doesn't, I'll come back and make a part two or something. Okay. So the reason my hashtag goes to Mark Grossman is because he gets the start of the day. Um, okay. I have to go back a little bit and talk about why didn't they already go to the twins as being a possible donor for Malcolm if Malcolm knows Lily is his daughter? That was the only slight hiccup. Okay, today. So, leaving off on Friday, uh, Nick agrees to help uh, uh, Adam, but Adam wants to do it alone. And Nick, with his savior complex, says, "No, I can go in there. No, I want to do it because you're the whole reason. I'm the whole reason you're here." Yada yada yada. Okay, so they had the whole system of like, I'll call you, you answer the phone, and I'll make sure you're okay. Well, as luck would have it, Nick somehow loses his phone, and the first scene we see is Mark Grossman outside the room, and he's calling the phone, and then we see the phone on the floor, but Nick is nowhere to be found as of yet. Okay, turns out that Nick was dragged or something into the either a maintenance closet or utility closet, wherever you keep the floor wet sign, that place. And then they just so it happened to be large enough for Roger Howard and Joshua Morrow to be sitting in the same space. And so, yeah. Of course, it was planned. So, you know, but I'm just saying, just so happened to be like that. Okay. Let's see what else. Um, okay. So meanwhile, round the bend, Diane is still pissed at Jack because he was in bed with Patty, right? Okay. So then she's there at the club or something. I guess it's a club, and she's having breakfast. Yeah, I think. And Michael, Christian LeBlanc, the wonderful Christian LeBlanc, yay. Okay, is like standing there and going, "How you doing? How's it going?" And she's like, "You really want to know?" And then I call this the kind of boring thing only because it has to be done, but it comes out as boring because most of the time they give the actor like monologue, and there's a little bit of dialogue, but it's mostly monologue. So it gives you the backstory from like last week or the week before, so that if you come in on a Monday, you can catch up to where they are. But it's boring to watch because it's just one person talking, 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 talk, talk, talk. So yeah, okay. And then let's see. So that's going on there, and then round the bend again. Michael Grosday. Woo! Give it up, Michael Grosday, my man. Okay, now he is going to be left in the dust because he was supposed to go out of town to Spain with Tessa, right? And so he's all jazzed about it and like, we should do this and we should do that and we should go here. And she's like, well, I've had second thoughts. And I'm like, damn, okay. Because I said she was either going to choose to stay with her wife or go with him, right? Apparently, for the time being, they're going with the stay with your wife thing. So she's staying in town, but she tried to let him down easily. But it's still bad because either way you slice it, you're still being rejected. You know what I mean? So, okay. And then, as luck would have it, Phyllis, his mother, is like, "So, how are things with Tessa? How's it going? You seem really excited. Are you still? Is it still good?" And he's like, "Don't talk to me. I don't want to talk to you." And she says, "Well, I told you that, you shouldn't be with I told you she probably wants to get back with her wife and her kid." And I'm like, "Geez, do you have to lay it out like that?" And like even I want to slap Phyllis. Because yeah, like you can't do what you did to your kids and then say, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then expect them to be like, "Oh, okay." So then, but it's even worse than that. So her big plan, Phyllis's plan to get back in Daniel's good graces is that she offered him a job. "I'm going to offer you a job and you can do whatever you want, but you have to work at Summer's Conglomerate." And he's like, "So you're trying to buy me?" And I'm like, "Yes, she's trying to buy you. Yes." And then I said, "Thank you, so Jesus, for him being the voice of reason." um, okay. So then that happened. And then he left because he said, apparently, now I remember everything he says because I'm a fan, so don't judge me. Um, but he says, "Oh, so you didn't get the message last time. Okay, I'll make it crystal clear. I don't want to talk to you ever again. Okay, I never want to talk to you, and I only want to talk to you if I choose, and I haven't chosen. So don't talk to me. Do you have it now?" I'm like, "Jeez, burn." No, but that's not even the best part. Which Michael Grasday gets an honorable mention because Michael Grasday always gets an honorable mention on my channel. But okay, so the best moment was apparently they told Mark Grossman and whoever plays Riza, which I'm still trying to figure out who is Riza, how is she connected to anything. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, they're talking to each other, and apparently she figured out that he lied to her. So she says verbatim, "So you lied to me," and then pow, straight on the face. I'm not kidding you. Like they must have practiced the like where nobody gets hurt, but it was like a pow. I was like, "Damn, all right," because I was like, because okay, this is what happens to me in my brain. I'm like, most of the time, I'm like, "Oh, she's gonna slap him, or he's gonna slap her," and then they get this close, and nothing happens. And I'm like, "Geez, no, this one was a pop." Oh man, never been so excited for a slap. Okay, moving on. Um, sorry. I have to enjoy the thing when we get it because we don't get it that often. Okay. Let's see. So then after that, let's see. Well, what's her name? Lauren. Tracy E. Bregman tried to comfort Diane, or tried to comfort what's her face? Phyllis. See, this is what happens when I don't like somebody. Phyllis. So Lauren tried to comfort Phyllis, but Lauren was also the voice of reason. Okay. And then after she was done talking, I was like, okay, so she might be the voice of reason that Phyllis actually listens to. Okay. Then it was the end of the episode, I think. Oh, but then there was a choice moment with Roger Howard and Joshua Morrow because Roger Howard, man, he's got to be the best bad boy I've ever seen. Okay, because he says, well, you're gonna be like blacked out, and you're gonna be so out of it, and I'm not even gonna care, and I'm gonna take every member of your family. I swear to God, that's what he said. I'm like, whoa, wow, okay, yeah, okay. But Mark Grossman still gets my star of the day because, oh, that man aces. Okay, bye everybody.